Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis New Horizons modded. In the last episode, we began marching through Lanashar's provinces in an attempt to find him, with myself currently under the belief he is down here somewhere, and that Beleth is located up here. We are not encountering any significant resistance at this moment, having beaten one of his higher level heroes, and a lower level hero that he had. The higher being a level 15 scout, and the lower being around a level 3 mage. We've seen a commander walking around as well, but he hasn't shown up again, which makes you suspect that he got involved in the battle against her skills somewhere, or fighting in a location that was too tough for him. It is currently turn 135. We are probably at least 25 turns past when the game thinks we should have won this shard. I mention this only because we were being penalized the longer it takes us to win this shard. I don't care. I don't care. We're going to do more location battles in this episode so we can get even more money. We've also had 2 reversions of my own making this time around as well. Making some mistakes were causing me some units I didn't feel like I needed to lose, so no accidental reverts this time around. Things are looking pretty good for us at the moment, with 201 gold earned per turn and 65 gems per turn. The gems is really nice, the gold we've done better, but we did have a rather slow start to the shard. In our domain, we've built almost every single building we have access to, with a small handful of them left to still be constructed. And our provinces are looking pretty good. We've got a few places that need to be explored to grow now, but I kind of want Bran and Voigel to level up, and that means exploring the Ring 1 provinces around our domain to find battles they can do. And eventually, when we find and hopefully eliminate Lanashar, we can then utilize his Ring 1 lands to further that process. For our heroes, Galvin is level 22. At this point in the shard, I don't think it's probably going to be very useful that I rattle off what he's got. You guys have probably been following along enough for the skills. Just know that he's got every single thief skill almost to level 3, with the exception of scouting. He has Armor Master 1 and Willpower 2. For equipment, we picked up a Topaz Ring for +1 range attack, and a Topaz Bracelet for another +1 range attack that we found, or were gifted, I think, last episode. Xantar is our Shining Star, or Burning Demon, on this shard, and he's wearing 4 pieces of the Merchant's set at this moment. His skills are almost all level 5, with the exception of Wand Master, which is level 4. And we took no Necromancy with them, which I still intend to avoid. We will have to take 1 point in it when we reach level 30, but I don't intend to actually do any summoning of the undead with him. Bran is level 6, with 2 points in Constitution, 1 point in Armor Master, 1 point in Combat, and 3 points in Athletics. He's got by far the best gear we've been finding on this shard so far, almost all of it suited for a warrior. We've got no really great bows yet, no fantastic flags either, though we did find a decent staff for Xantar, but he's using some of the best gear we currently have. Or maybe not the best gear, but gear I want him to have anyway. And then we have Voigel, our level 1, about to be level 2 commander, with 2 points in leadership. And he's got all the hand-me-downs that we've been acquiring throughout the shard so far. Checking really quick, we have some decent stuff for a Necromancer later on, with a wand currently still hanging around in Xantar's inventory. Speaking of which, we had that unicorn, I think, vest we want to give to probably Galvin, unless we find another piece of the Paladin set, in which case we're going to do some swapping of gear around. Oh, right, and I am, a surprise, I'm still playing music myself, rather than using the game's normal soundtrack, which is why that this is going to loop immediately. Let's see if I can mix this up a bit. Let's see. Alright, so let me say this off really quick. And we're good to go. So, alright, what's Voigel doing? He's exploring that province. Galvin is heading over to Maryvale, probably because I want to explore some of these locations I see there. Xantar is entering an ancient crypt. Bron is also exploring a province. I am fine with all of that. I think we've already built our domain building, and we've probably built 2 structures. Did we cast a ritual yet? We did not. Is any place upset with me? Yes. Battle Steps is upset with me, so let's cast Extravaganza here. That should be good. So let's go ahead and hit and turn. So we've got the Mercenary Guard fleeing from Galvin. They're not interested in fighting him, and I tend to make mistakes when I do location battles when I'm using my scouts. I tend to lose a unit, so I'm just going to let them leave rather than fight them. Voigl found an ancient crypt. Let's examine it. Elf, Dwarf, and Halfling. Voigl says these enemies aren't worth the trouble, but Voigl, they totally are, because you can't fight anything else we've been finding, so we're doing this. Okay. They're going first. I don't know what type of elf this is. If it's a fire elf, it will have less range. A wind elf, it will be able to hit me even if I set up down here from all the way over there, I'm pretty sure. So, I think we set up like this. Our lizardmen can take this hill when our turn starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this halfling moves up at all, we'll kill it immediately with our Pegasi. And this archer we can web. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! He won't have range to us even if he is a wind elf, as that he would have range 7 here. And we are just outside his range. So I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and start. Okay, so Lizardman moves onto the hill. Our Pegasi flies up and kills the halfling. We can web the elf. And we'll just kill him pretty easily next turn. Our Pegasi was likely to take damage in retaliation as when this dwarf attacks him. So let's do this. And plink away a bit. Let's let the... I don't really want the dwarf gaining the hill or the forest, but I don't really have a choice if I want to heal him. Okay, that's fine. You can take the hill. We'll get to throw a spear at you for free then. Our Witch Hunter has armor piercing on his crossbow. He should do some decent damage. But we're not going to kill him this round. Oh, but almost dead. Oops, and then I need... Alright, piece of cake. Very easy battle. +1 more command for Voigl. Nice. Commander getting all the plus command right away. Let's finish up the leadership for him. So, 5% more experience gained and +2 more morale for him and his army. Our Pegasi can get some more morale. Phantom form. We don't care about this. We have access already to Tier 2 Illusionary School, which provides this spell. Let's end up vendoring that. Bright Export 5%. Zombie, Mummy, Ghoul, and Ghost for Xantar. Skeleton, Bone Spearman as well. Yeah, let's do this. And I think I'm perfectly content with this setup as well for our army here. Possibly we should maybe change out him. So we'll do this. This way we have a nice... Well, it won't matter. What's your 11 range resistance on our Cerebus? 10 now because we're in the woods. Again, we'll do this. Okay, our Cerberus can run up and attack whatever undead we feel like he needs to attack. We have some decent range here with these three. Some magical range support with all our casters. Of course, we might be summoning demons. Let's get started. And this is a bit of a tougher battle, so let's play some different music. Okay, so the two ghouls are ghosts are the trickiest opponents that we're facing. We should vulnerable them to start to lower their resistances, and then maybe summon a Ifrit to begin burning them. So let's start with that. Since we're gonna have an Ifrit up here, I'm going to curse the ghouls. To lower the damage they deal to it, which will let it live a little longer. Right, well, that ghost is just dead when its turn activates. Begin shooting. And there's nothing else I need to do. I'm going to reposition this Cerberus a little bit, though. Alright, let's see what oh, we have another spell we can cast. We totally should. Summon a Quasit. It's immune to diseases and quite tough. But I want the ghost to attack the Ifrit. So I guess we'll summon our magic crystal. Guaranteed damage to that ghost. I was hoping that bone spearman would actually throw a spear and not attack in melee. Alright, let's lower this little resistances this ghoul had. And then begin cursing. This ghost dies when its turn activates, thanks to the burning effect. Let's curse. Actually, let's use a word of life. And that's perfect. Wow, our Ifrit lived through this as well, I see. Good job, Xantar. That was not so difficult in the end. Adorable, you hit level 18. This means we can level you to a Witch Doctor, assuming I remember to do that when my turn comes up. Range resistance for you. Resistance for that militiaman. Summoning power for Grouchus. Sure. We'll start working on your imp levels. An attack or 2 hit points for Executioner. Let's give him some more attack. We get another Blighter. Probably just get rid of that. And we unlock the Journeyman Jeweler. Nice. We can't build this because we're already done with our merchant district. But there it is. Greetings, Lotaeri. I'm offering you a little exchange to ensure good neighborly relations between our states. A Divine Light Spell Scroll for 850 gold and 178 gems. I think this is a real steal, considering that we take this spell from him. He might already have this, I guess, in his arsenal. Let's take this. The Deputy of the Dusty Plains province has informed you that an unnaturally dense fog has been hanging over their lands for a whole week. And it's still not dispersed. People are afraid that if they go outside, they'll get lost in the fog. Many of those who venture out fail to return. Perform the Dispel Ritual. The magician is performed the dispel ritual, and the fog is dispersed without leaving a trace. Very well, then. I'll think about it. I'll think about that, too. Oh my goodness. We have so many provinces that need to be explored now that we keep conquering more of them, and corruption is beginning to get a bit worse, but I've built all the buildings I currently have access to in my central quarters to deal with it. Alright, well, I think we keep pushing the attack against Lanashar, so let's encase him in this side of the isthmus, assuming he is indeed here. And well, actually, we can't do that, because if he's got a ship, well, he doesn't have a shipyard here yet, but a shipyard will let him skirt around. Is that right? Oh, no. Nope, it would not let him do that. Okay. Oh, but this will let him jump across provinces. Darn it. Okay. So, not quite as secure as I would have hoped, just taking this province. Not that it matters very much. We can kill his heroes. It's just catching them is a bit annoying. A second Divine Light spell. Tempting to give that to Xantar to have, so he can have 2 of them, but I don't think we'll ever need 2. Since Xantar is here, by the way, let's build a storehouse. And we'll keep it here, so we'll upgrade it to a mall. Xantar can then leave the unicorn jacket behind. Maybe we can sell Blighter to her skill. You know what? I also don't think we need his 3 hit points. I think I'd rather have that 2 extra stamina on you, Xantar. And you... Oh, this is light armor. That's why you can't wear that. Okay. Galvin. You will gain... Actually, do I want you to have the unicorn jacket? Do you need the resistance? I don't think you need the resistance. No, we won't give this to you after all. We'll probably give this to Voigril instead. Who leveled up, so Voigril should come back in order to fill this command slot. Bron keeps exploring. That's almost 100%. And then Galvin, what's in here? A tailor store, if you want to take a peek out, see what cloth is for sale. Gargoyles, Knightly Order, Demonologists, Siege Engineers, Rebels. All tricky fights, especially because we're in the plains. Maybe we can handle the Demonologist. We'll give it a try. Okay, that was 870 gold we spent for that scroll, so we can't build another building in our domain very easily. We built the structures I wanted already, so let's hit end turn. The enemy is leaving in front of Xantar. We will just let them go. Tower ruins found in the Shabby Yard by Bron, which has imps and spawns, a rather easy battle. And this isn't going to matter at all how I set up. We should hopefully just slaughter these demons without too much concern. Let's start. Haste you. Give yourself more resistance. And we don't need to move up. Well, I guess we'll move up our infantry there. And then we're done. Wow. Even with 3 more resistance on you, you still... Oh, you don't have any extra resistance, Bran. Maybe we're giving you the unicorn jacket in the end. Piece of cake. Summon Fiend! Yet more proof that we chose correctly when we chose the Demon School. But this is now vendor trash. We can just get rid of that. Imp, Spawn, Fiend, Hellhound, Demon, Demonologist for Galvin. How many Demonologists are there? If there's 2, we can do this battle, assuming there isn't also 2 demons. Oh, 4 Demonologists. Almost half their army is demonologists, which means that they're summoning lots of demons on their turn. I think we can win, but we might lose a unit or 2 here. But let's try it. So, I like the terrain. This is going to funnel their demons down these lanes. If I can set up some guards here, here, and here, they can hold all the melee that tries to reach them. A swamp is good for our lizardman. He'll gain more resistance if he goes there. I think I'm content with this. Let's go ahead and start the fight. We should raise the false alarm. It might slow something down. It did not. But it will stop these guys from summoning so many demons very quickly. And as much as I would love just to ace a demonologist to start, I think we need to slow the demon down. This way we don't have to worry about it right away. It's gonna use its howl, but I'll be okay with that. I need my tanks. Oh. 1, 2, oh. 2, 3. I'm just gonna leave you there, Naysayer, rather than move you up, which I should do, because I'm nervous you're going to take the hit from the demon, and that will be too much damage for you to tank in addition to other things. We can slow one of these hellhounds down as well, but I think I'd rather have the damage. Nora, you hold that spot. Okay, and that will be good. Let's see what they do. I am a little nervous about you, Sif. I moved you up really close to Jespalier, but only one thing can reach you in melee, so it depends on how many imps they summon. That was a very good sacrifice they did to keep that thing alive on their side. I'm going to need my healer here. We have to keep hitting the demon. And I guess Naysayer could move up to fight, but then this is going to be healed again when they sacrifice another demon. Oh, but we could run you up and try to kill... Well, I don't know if I can kill these other ones. Only 6 on the counterattack? I'll hit it. I feel like I need Naysayer to stay here, so I will leave him here. Man, that's dedication to the cause. They're killing each other to heal this demon. We have to keep picking on that demon. Nora, let's give blind faith to me. So I can instantly kill that. Begin whacking the enemy. Okay, we can heal Sif. I could heal you fully, but I'm gonna try to kill this Hellhound. This guy has ammo but can't summon anything, so he's gonna shoot us, so we'll shoot him first. Fun. Very fun fight. Really tempting to shoot a demonologist to start, but I think that would have been a mistake. We know firsthand how dangerous demons are. We definitely didn't want that one reaching our lines. +1 hit point for Galvin. And let's finish up willpower for even more resistance. I can get a defense. Heals can get a healing. This is level 20, so we can level him as well to a Grand Healer. I forgot to level you, didn't I, Adorable? Our healer here can get some more morale. Alexander can get Black Blood. Increases poison melee and ranged attack, but makes him lose some health each turn. Or some ranged defense. Let's give you Black Blood. And we can give you another Precise Shot medal. I'll do that. Sif, you do not need more stamina. Counterattack. The attack medal. I would think I was just talking about how difficult it is to get this medal in a comment. So let's go ahead and take this. +4 to gold upkeep. Whatever. Reward it. Vipera. You have enough stamina. Let's give you a normal attack. Naysayer. I don't think you need more swamp knowledge. Although that would give you even more resistance standing in it. So you know what? Yes, let's give you that. Mass haste. And a heavy mace. 731 gold and 58 gems. Greetings again, Lotaeri. Take this gift as a token of friendship between our states. Thank you, Herskell. I agree. I can't risk to volunteer. I'll help my subjects. I'll think about it. I'll think about that too. Okay, so let's put on some other music. All right. 3,609 gold again. Fantastic. 86%. I think Lanashar is down here. Let's put a pub here to keep the orcs happy. And I don't have any orcs that could go into this province. Let's put the Dark Brotherhood here. Oh, which makes the orcs unhappy again, but we can upgrade that pub to a tavern. Undead and a Dwarven clan. We can probably kill either of these with Xantar. But you know, since we're going to fight dwarves, Magic Crystal, I think, gave us dwarves as a target. So let's cast a Magic Crystal spell. 8 dwarves. Perfect. We can probably kill 8 dwarves here, assuming that it's any dwarf and not specifically the tier 1 dwarf. So we'll see if that works. Brown Explorers. Voigel's back home. We could just sell Phantom Form. We can give you a better melee weapon. We'll give you the Unicorn Jacket. We could give you the Ogre's Mask, but I kind of want you to have that extra experience point, so we'll keep what you've currently got. But this wrist is better than the current one. And let's see if we can't give a gift to her skill. So let's see. Diplomacy, her skill. Offer barter. We'll give you this. And we'll ask for maybe like 50 gold. And 10 gems. Not much for it. This ruler has paid you tribute recently. According to the laws of diplomacy, you have no right to demand any more payment from him yet. Turns remaining until next payment, 10. Okay, so we can't actually ask for money for our blighter. Well, then we're just going to hold on to it. Actually, I guess we can just give it to him. Just for peaceful peaceful negotiation reasons. And maybe it will help him like us a bit better. Outside of fighting on the shard itself. Alright, so Voigrel, you've got your... You do not have your troop. You're going to eventually get undead, but I can't take them at the moment. Let's give you a Whisperer. Actually, you know what? We don't need this Horse Archer any longer. At level 3, I think we can hire a better one? No! Save at level 3. Okay, never mind. I'm going to actually put some stronger things in my domain for no other reason than I can. Don't do this, viewer. There's no reason for you to do this. But I'm going to do it. I feel like I should have a stronger garrison there, but we don't really need it at all. That'll only come into play if our capital is sieged, and it's not likely to be. Voigel, let's send you back up here. Galvin continues to explore. That's right, Galvin will repair. Brock continues to explore. We have a heavy mace we don't need. Mass haste. It is tempting to get rid of that tier 3 spell that we've got. The spell seal, but I'll be glad to have it. I'm pretty sure at some point, so I'm gonna keep it on Galvin. But I would probably be using more mass haste or a different 3rd level spell on occasion. I think we've cast it maybe once so far. Let's fight the rebels next, Galvin. We'll see how difficult they are for you. Okay, and now we can continue with the domain buildings. Let's build the Tower of Hypnosis. Like that anti-magic too. Right, I want that instead of Tower of Restoration. I'm pretty sure I do. Although Resurrection is nice to have in a pinch to get something back. But no, I want the Tower of Hypnosis. Actually, I'm not sure what I want, so never mind. We'll just keep it there, and we'll build a different building. Scaffold, reduces corruption by 5%. Build the scaffold. Scafford. And now we end the turn. Bron found an abandoned temple. Shaman, healer, and a monk. Yeah, you can win this battle, Bron. Let's have you do it. The Dark Dominion weapon will be great against them, too, because they're good aligned. We have quite a bit of hills to travel through this time around. Let's give the hills to our mages. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and fight after I find some different music. Oh, this is setup music for Eador. Hold on. I want this one. Okay, so we move up 1, we then cast haste. I can then use Force March to take this hill. And we can also cast Magic Armor on ourselves. Let's see how they like that, since Hex stops him from being healed for a bit. Okay, they did not like that and are saying out their own spells against my light infantry moved up. Let's move him back then. I'm just gonna rest so that I can recover the stamina for what I used to take this hill. And I guess we'll just hex again. And blasting these guys to death. Ooh, that was I thought that was my fairy I had clicked. Wow! Good work. Oh, he was gonna. Oh, just say. I thought the healer was gonna move up actually to try to attack us. Crap! Where's my victory music? Here it is. Okay. Brand 1. Nice. +1 more health. It's a real shame Constitution 3 is not vigorous. It really should be vigorous, not regen +1. I don't care about recovering his life. I care about recovering his stamina automatically. Okay. I feel like I should mod this, but I'm not gonna. Let's grab more Armor Master, I guess, since I don't see any damage upgrades here. Although, I guess we could take Constitution 3 to get rid of it as a pick. It would force the game to give me melee picks. Let's do that. Another Nomad Bow! Okay, well, we don't need this either. Runesmith Dwarf Springled Scorpion here. That's far less dwarves than I thought there'd be. Let's attack. Lots of hills everywhere. Which means that we're probably losing units to these. I'm gonna give whatchamacallit here. Adorable, I keep forgetting to level you. That might have saved your life here, but it's too late now. Let's do this. Try to give heals to my 2 highest level casters, who's not my hero. And Dennis, I'm going to pull you back as well. And let's start. Okay. It's just 2. 2 siege engines. So we can probably deal with them. Oh, we can burn the ammo off of one of them, I suspect. And steal the ammo off the other. But, oh, you know what? I don't think I can steal all the ammo from one of these. Let's see. Can I actually affect these with it? I can. Let's summon our method and see how much we can steal. Some, but that was nowhere near all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the most dangerous thing here. So we're going to burn this more ammo off of it. We have to move in. And begin damaging this. Am I allowed to curse that? To vulnerable it? I can! I should have done that first then. Can I curse it? We cannot curse it. If I summon an imp with you, Dennis, you might die to this thing's attack, so I'm not going to do that. But I will give it a different target to potentially kill. If vulnerable, this will do that as well. And let's end the turn. Okay, well, I suspected that was going to happen. Wow, glad that wasn't you, Adorkable. That would have been the end. Or was that you? That was you! What the heck? Oh. Am I reverting? No. We'll flipping keep it. But that's really freaking stupid. Wow. There's nothing I can do to reach it. Oh, that absolutely sucks. That sucks. I'm going to revert. I'm absolutely going to revert this. That is so freaking stupid. I guess I'll get to see. I'm turning off the music to this too. This sucks. I guess I'll get to see what exactly we're fighting for here. If this was even worth it, probably wasn't. My guess. Please just end this fight as quickly as we can. What? I don't care. I don't care. Okay, that's worth it. That's an elven bow. That completes the elven set. We want that. So we're okay. So I don't care if we treat. Thank you. At some other time. Alright. Into the past again. One turn into the past. So stupid. I thought I put Adorable in the other spot where I would have focused on the Springled first instead to keep him alive. So dumb. Alright. I gotta redo this battle again. So let's just do this battle again. Oh, okay. Sorry, everyone. Well, let it be known that I am totally not... I'm totally not abusing the save system in this game. Yeah, I'm gonna let them actually... Actually, does it matter? It doesn't matter that much. We'll hex him. Or hex him, not a curse. Some big hits there. We need more resistance on Bran, apparently. We might get lucky. Of course I keep forgetting to level Adorable. And I didn't level my healer either, of course. Why would I do those things? Why would I do those things? I won. Yes, congratulations to me. Choose Constitution. No, my bow's garbage. Kill him. Alright, so let's play this music. And make sure Adorable is the one up there. It's not gonna matter where I set them up, though. Well, actually, it will matter where I set them up. Let's do this, and let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is much better. We definitely want to take all the ammo from this first. If I burn ammo on it... No. First thing I do is cast a vulnerability on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dennis has to step back. And then vulnerable. Then we can burn ammo off of it. Which was all of its ammo. So now I don't even need to worry about this at all any longer. We can summon the method. Begin stealing it. And we stole all the ammo off the Springled, too, with that attack. Holy crap, that's wonderful. Alright, that's much better. Vulnerable that. I don't think I can curse the dwarves. Oh, we can curse the dwarves. Since he's just gonna heal this if I attack the Springled with a range attack, we'll start hitting that runesmith who can't heal himself. Move up our our Cerebus. Move you up as well. No ammo, no ammo. The Sprinkle can collect ammo. I don't think the other thing can. The Scorpion cannot. So we'll keep zapping it. Yeah, Siege engines are amazing, aren't they, dwarves? Okay, we can begin moving these guys up because they are not going to be threatened by anything the enemy has. And this time we don't even summon the demon. Well, I'm going to blind you. Okay, the Sprinkles has ammo again, so it will be able to attack us. It can one-hit kill any of my units. Am I really going to need a demon to deal with it? I think I am, because I can't get another unit to it this turn. Yes, I am. Okay, so be it. So we summon the demon. To make sure it cannot... It cannot kill me. Or any of our units. I definitely don't want someone to die. I think the Scorpion is used to having someone feed it ammunition. Better. Still had to summon a demon to deal with the stupid Springles. I wanted everyone to live. And even then, I had to kill someone on my side, obviously, to do it. Please level Adorkable to a Witch Hunter, Tim. Well, sorry, a Witch Doctor right after this. It would probably help keep him alive. Alright, Desert Elven Bow again. We'll get that assigned. Crap, we have another battle to do. Slinger, Brigand, Bowman, Bandit, Renegade, Gang Leader, Thug, and Executioner. How many Executioners are there? One. Yeah, we can win this battle. Let's do it. No hill. Oh, sorry, one hill on our side of the battlefield and one hill on their side of the battlefield. The Renegade's probably setting up shop there. I'm going to swap you down here this time. Okay, that's good. And let's start. We'll raise a false alarm because we have the cash. Begin by shooting that Renegade. Double shot on him as well. He's going to be annoying. All their slingers are down there. I'm going to sleep their Executioner. I don't think the Renegade's going to move off the hill, which means that these two won't get to shoot this turn. And we're going to Quagmire one of these thugs to slow them down as well. This one. Okay, let's move you behind him for some interception and see what they do. Alright, that worked out. Let's kill... Actually, he's so... Well... no, we do have to worry about some of these enemies. I thought we'd do more damage to him than that. I'm gonna kill this one. So we don't have to worry about losing lots of stamina to him. He's still asleep for a turn. I'm willing to move up and start throwing spears here. The thug. I think... we move up and attack the thug. And I'll move you up to shoot and kill him. And then we use blind faith. Three stamina loss on this jerk. You know, I'm going to use it on him. To take away his range damage. And let's see what they do. My healer here is a bit vulnerable. Okay, that worked out really well. This guy's waking up this turn, so I'll need something to do with him. So let's use blind faith on him to rob him of any damage he would otherwise do. Doesn't die, but is severely weakened. He's got more stamina. We'll hit him. Begin hurting their executioner, who's waking up anyway. Oh god, that was a massive hit our healer took. Oh, the healer didn't heal himself last turn. Wow, you were out of stamina too, and that still really hurt him. Let's get some morale back on him. He heal himself again. Okay, that was a fun fight. Didn't misplay it either, which is good. This veteran spearman, please level Dorkable, Tim. You can get a ranged defense. You can get a healing. Sif, we can give you Bloodlust +2 and Dark Dominion +3. Sure, you'll do extra damage against good aligned things. And Battle Frenzy, you no longer suffer combat penalties when you are low life, you instead get extra damage. Ammo for Magic Tats. Paladin's Gloves, I think we already have these. And a Trolls Club here. 851 gold is not bad for that fight. I accept your gift with gratitude, Lotaeri. May it be a token of peace between our states. Some other time. I don't care about a genie. Alright. Before I forget, please level people. So, Adorkable, you become a witch doctor. We're going to double back so we can put the... Actually, we could build another... I built that storehouse here. So I'm tempted to go back there to leave that bow there. But on that same note, we could just build another storehouse and mall here. So we'll do that instead. Xantar can then leave this behind. And push the attack. Galvin. We do have this pair of gloves already. Okay. We're just going to vendor that then. We don't need this either. We have the other piece of the Elven set now. So we're going to use this instead of this. We gain a total of 4 precise shot, which means we ignore 4 points of the enemy's armor, which is more or less armor piercing. And most of the times I want to use armor piercing. So we're going to now use this bow instead. It's got +1 range and +1 more damage as well. So the only... Yeah, in fact, I don't think... I guess we'll hold on to this anyway, just in case I want it in the future, but I don't see myself using this at all. We will hold on to the Nomad set for Galvin. He'll keep it on him, just in case we have a really long battle, in which case we'll want to use this instead for all that extra ammo. But at the moment, I think this is good. Oh, and Galvin, do you have anyone who levels up? You do not. Heals needs to be levels 20, one more level for heals. Okay. What level for our Vipera? Level 19. I don't think anyone else can level up. Or promote. That's what I should be using. No one else can be promoted to a veteran unit there. Braun, you keep exploring. We don't need this Nomad boat. Just get rid of that garbage. Voigl, you're back on the hills. Begin exploring there again. Galvin. I'm a little worried that we... Okay, I'm not sure if we can handle Well, maybe we can handle gargoyles with that piercing bow. I think we can do the fight. Let's give it a try. Okay, we built the province structures. Let's build the castle for 3,500 bucks. Look how regal this looks now in the background. That looks amazing. And there went almost all our cash. But now we can get hissers in our army. So if we lose one of my... Well, my faith devotee, nor if you die, replacing you with a hisser. Actually, I guess if someone else dies, who's rank 2 or higher, you get moved in that position as well, so... And I'm not going to revert again if I make a mistake. We're going to keep any other losses on screen. Hopefully I don't make another mistake. So, the Theory Keeper's Guard is fleeing Xantar. We'll just let them leave. Vogelf on the Dark Cave. 3 ogres. We cannot kill 3 ogres with this army, Voigl. Why do you think you can win? How do you win this fight with what you've got? How is that a thing that's possible? Even a single ogre would slaughter your army. Retreat. It looks like there's nothing left for Braun. We fully explored that province. +2 gold from it. 11 gargoyles. Let's do it. They're going first. I did not think they would be going first. Okay, my frontliners are in the front. All my more fragile units are in the back. And my healers can heal almost every... Actually, they can heal everyone, because Nora can also heal in a pinch. So I think we're good. Let's do this. I'm hoping that Lotaeri can one round each of these. He's got 7 precise shot, which means that these things have like 1 range defense, so he should one hit any of these. This one's level 30, except for that one. That one I don't think we actually can one hit. Are there any other super high level ones? The rest are about level 17 or so. We could eliminate this one from attacking us. It does 11 damage, which is a good amount of damage for a gargoyle to be doing. We're going to start with a bless here. I'm likely to take a ton of damage here. 10 magic resistance on that one too, so we're not hitting with spells. I was hoping we'd do 1 point of damage to it, but we did not. I'm going to shoot it after all, even though we won't destroy it, to put it into stone form, and we won't have to worry about it for a few turns. I'll have to get lucky to have my other units actually do damage to gargoyles who don't have piercing metals. We'll spread some damage around to make sure that they don't go into stone form. And now, we could move, let's look, 1, 2, no, we can't move you up or this gargoyle attacks our back rank. Let's see what they do. Didn't go into stone form. Okay, we'll let him fly around then. So I should probably... Throwing spears does not do a lot of damage, but our melee is only 10 at the moment. Can we maybe kill one of the heavily wounded ones? They're all going to attack Sif. We need some healing on Sif. So we're going to use a restoration on him. Alright, let's see what they do. Okay, and they no longer care about Sif. Stone form for that one back there. Good. We don't have to worry about him then. Rather, I do have to worry about him, but he'll stay there healing for several turns. And I don't mind if he heals all the way, as long as I have 2 shots on Galvin. Only 1 damage to this one. Ugh. Nora, let's crushing blow. I was really hoping we could kill that one. Actually, we can. Barely do it, but we can do it. Stone form for the others. Both of them are going into it. Okay. So... Nora, you can just rest then. I have so much damaged weapon. I'm just going to rest to get rid of some of it. They gain resistance in this form, too. Interesting, I did not realize that would happen. Naysayer, you're gonna rest a turn. I'll shoot that one so we don't have to worry about him after all. "10 defense, Sif. You do nothing to that one. We'll just leave you there. We can rest you too." Okay. 10 defense. 9 defense. Let's shoot there. Rest again. Only 1 damage. I'm not going to even bother attacking it. I'm just going to stay put. You know what? You are going to move out, Sif, to do some damage. That one's out of its form this upcoming turn. That will be fine. We can rest you guys. Everyone can rest. Oh, I forgot! Sif, you gain Berserk, which means I might lose control of you during a battle. Which is what, during a turn, which is what just happened. That was a fun fight. I'm glad that our army's composition is such that I can have my entire front line positioned to block my back line. And with clever use of interceptions on Naysayer, we can hold that line rather well. I can get a stamina. Sif. Let's give you a health. 1 hit point, 1 stamina. I think these are Emissary's bracers, aren't they? Messenger's bracelet, part of the Emissary set. If we find a second piece, this is +1 range attack, and +1 to healing done, which doesn't really affect us very much. I'm guessing the Scepter has a heal ability on it. Good cash for the battle, though. Decreased spell cost +10, and Magic Strike on it. I think we could give this to a Xantar to reduce the cost of those demons now. I can't myself for my subjects. The deputy of the province of Mermaid Shore informs you that local hunters have found a wounded unicorn caught in a trap. Heal its wounds and set it free. And everyone will be playing for an hour, so I'm going to need to put a break here. So let's just prep for this first. Prepare your gear. Your units are fine, Galvin. These battles are tough, which means that these are going to be tough. And I'm worried that the Knightly Order here will have a Paladin in it, which I don't have an answer for on our side, and we'll have a strong army with it too. So we're just going to let him stay there. But I will go into the Halfling store. Maybe there'll be some Emissaries pieces there, and we can actually begin swapping out the Ranger set for it on Galvin. We'll see. Actually, that wouldn't work for Galvin, because we just picked up a bracelet, and I don't want to drop the Topaz bracelet, nor do I want to lose the poison shot that Assassin's Bracers have given him. But I guess we could give this to Bronn instead for poison damage and make him into an assassin when he reaches level 10. That's a potential thing. I guess that's what we probably will be doing. And we found Lanashar. Oh my god! He's got a really strong province guard here. We have one of those. He has the Host of the Dead there. I don't even know what that is comprised of. I don't think I need it cast myself, or I'd drop it in my own, in Ritual. I guess we could put it in Ritual, the capital, and then see how strong it is. But I'm sure Xantar can handle it anyway. But I'm going to run him back to pick up a militiaman, since he did expend one taking this province. But we should drop some guards here. Let's put some strong guards here. I like the look of these guys. Let's put some overseers here. And, oh, I'm playing the wrong music. And then what we can do is, I guess we'll put a granary here. And then I'll upgrade the mill to a brewery here. Brian, you completely explored this province, so there's nothing else we need you to do there. So let's have you go here instead next. And Voyle keeps exploring. We built the 2 province buildings. Let's build another one for our domain. Trappers Guild. That finishes all the buildings we can currently build in our forest quarter. Alright, and everyone, I'm going to put a break here, so give me a few seconds. I will be back. Alright, guys. I'm back. It's been a few hours. Dinner's been eaten. It's close to bedtime, but I got another hour before I need to actually get to sleep. So let's go ahead and get another hour in Eador Genesis. So what were we doing when we left off? Oh! We actually found Ne Tazir. Lanashar's, right, home province. And it's guarded by what looks like an incredibly strong province guard. And so Xantar's heading back home, or sorry, heading to the nearest outpost in order to get another militiaman so we can pay for demons, because I think we're going to need 2 demons to defeat this group, likely, since I see a vampire on the portrait. So that's likely to be a really difficult battle. Galvin's checking out the tailor store. I'm assuming I'm here for more of the messenger's bracelet. Bron is done exploring this. Right, we got that to 100%. And what are you doing, Vorgo? Just exploring. Did I build a building? We built a building in our domain. Did I build... I built shops. Did I cast a ritual? I did not cast a ritual. I don't really need anything cast at the moment, so we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and just end the turn. Wow! The ruler Herskill has been defeated and banished from this shard. Lanashar must have a super strong hero killing him right now. Leo Galvin has reached a small tent to a tailor trading in outerwear. Let's enter the shop. Look at the goods. Emissary's boots are here. Lotaeri could be nice too, but I'm interested in this. Let's purchase this for our mage, Xantar. And change of plans. We go right back and assault Lanashar's capital, because he was the one who probably defeated Herskill, and is lucky the one now coming back to defend his capital. So Herskill was down here, and maybe there's a way to skirt around these lakes. So Xantar, right back. We have to send you back this way. Wow, what a way to begin this episode, huh? Or, sorry, not this episode, but to continue it. I want to visit the treasury. So, we're going to give you that bracelet and these boots, which now give you spell decrease cost, and even more stamina than these suede boots are giving you. Galvin needs to get here as fast as possible so that we can build an outpost here and stop Lanashar from actually reaching his capital. And we need to build another basically, I need to build a wall that stops his powerful hero from lifting the siege. So we gotta do that as quick as we possibly can. Actually, we should probably send Galvin here instead. And we'll probably see Lanashar. Actually, we won't see Lanashar's heroes. There's no provinces here for him to take. So no, we do need to go this way. He doesn't have any provinces that I see here. So he'd have to fight through neutral territories to re-reach this province, or fight through me, which I don't think he's going to do. Bram begins exploring. Robo continues exploring. We end the... Oh, we should... I guess we should... Actually, I need to hold on to money to build an outpost in the fort. So, no more building domain structures until we've beaten Lanashar off the shard. Let's continue. 3% explored in Outlooker Hills. 6% explored in Sand Country. We get another gift as a champion against the forces of evil. Bless the pilgrims. I do not see Lanashar yet. Bron keeps exploring. Fuego keeps exploring. Oh, we should put some guards here. We have to put guards here. We can't afford to lose a province to Lanashar if he was up here instead. But I don't think his arm... Her skill's not up here. That has to be Belith. And I think we just end the turn again. Gloves of Illusion. Not a terrible set of gloves. What are you using, Xantar? Oh, they're better for Xantar, so let's give them to him. So, Galvin can put them in his inventory and then exchange with Xantar. These were giving him just +1 hit point. These are 1 more hit point and 1 resistance now as well. We don't need these. Okay, let's end the turn. We'll let that guard leave. And now it's time for what I'm assuming to be a really tough battle. Xantar himself says he has no chance whatsoever. It doesn't matter what you think, Xantar. You need to do this fight. Let's set up. Undead. And lots of them. 14 of them? And I'm not sure what their loadout's going to be. I'm assuming, though, we're going to be killing... Okay, so... First, we have Divine Light. So that goes on the vampires. Wherever the vampires are located, Divine Light's got to be put on them. And we need to kill the ghosts with the magic attacks before the vampires, if I can. So let's do this. And we might be summoning a bunch of other imps to help us out with this fight. And let's start. And... So this is actually pretty thematic as a guard on Lanashar's domain, isn't it? Now that I actually stopped to think about it. I would have expected the Lord of Death to have something like this as well. So, vampires are very fast. They have life leech, and they'll drain 50% of the damage they deal gets restored to them as hit points. And with a 4 range, they can easily reach me in the first turn. His heavy hitting units, including Ghosts, by the way, they have Magic Strike, and they hit with Strength 11 and 14. They're all thankfully together, which means that we can use a Divine Light here to start. And thanks to all the thaumaturgy we possess, and the magic power, and I'm sorry, because of our thaumaturgy and concentration, they are greatly, it's 8 turns for some of them, 9 turns for others. So we will not have to worry about any damage from these guys, hopefully for the entirety of the fight. I'm next going to restore some of my stamina in preparation for a long, drawn-out battle. We're going to want to lower the resistance. Oh, nope, we can't do that. Their resistance is too high. 8, okay. Let's summon Imp then. Begin hitting other enemies with what we can. Okay. We should be actually vulnerabilitying the ghosts. Oh, Tim, it only lasts for 1 round, so you better make this count. And we're going to need a demon. So let's get one created. Oh. Still didn't kill that vampire, but maybe we can get away with not needing 2 demons. Oh God, that did a lot of damage. Okay, we're just gonna sack him because he's gonna die. Wow, I'm surprised he did not die. I'm very surprised he didn't die. So we're absolutely going to kill him right now. Summon another demon. Oh. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I should have attacked a different unit instead. Oh, I thought that was you, Dennis, I had selected. I think I can kill him with the Fiend. Okay. If a ghost is attacking the imp, we've absolutely won this fight. Well, now we have, at least. Wow. It burns up, though, when its turn starts, thankfully. That was a misclick bringing him into the swamp like that. We can kill this guy. The magic spark. No, I'm really impressed with how useful the magic crystal can be at times. Let it be known that your undead are no match for our demons. Gee, that was dumb. Why'd I do that? And it's over. We have won. Do we want to? Yeah, let's summon the bear. Okay, not bad. His guard is down. We level up. We'll absolutely take one Master 5. I thought you already had the Hex spell, Dorkable. Oh, you know what? You probably lost it when you got converted to a Witch Doctor. Let's re-give it. No, it's my other Witch Doctor that has it, the Merc. So let's give this to you. We can give you a ranged defense. This guy can get a ranged attack. Dennis, I'm going to give you more morale. Ranged attack to our catapult. Executioner has 22 stamina. Doesn't need more of that. Let's give him one defense. Begin a siege. Continue exploring. A knowledge store. Let's examine it. Enter the shop. Special order. Whatever it is you want, we'll get it. Spider eggs. Deal. Oh, we have a spider egg. So can we just go? Can we just complete the quest, or do we need it in our? We might need it in our inventory. Unless it's a different type of spider egg. What does he have? Summon Eagle. That would be useful for Xantar. Teleport. Pathfinding. Summon Mocker. Raise Zombie. Astral Energy. Create Golem. Fearlessness. Summon Air Elemental. Oh my god. These two spells alone are fantastic for a summoner. So, let's keep going down the elemental route, and we'll take this scroll. Let him as long as he pays. What a pity. There looks like there might have been a spot for him to slip through. He must be on his way back to the capital at this very moment, though. I spent a lot of money on that scroll, and I'm not going to be able to give it to my mage either for some time. Okay, we need to actually kill spiders for their eggs, as opposed to use one of our spider eggs in our domain. Oh, please tell me I left that scroll in my Okay, good, I did. Then you can stay here and keep exploring Braun. Voigl does the same. I think we take on this province. Just to make sure we do have something we can throw here to stop him from easily getting back and lifting the siege on his capital. End the turn. We're done. Let them leave. Oh, crap! His scout's here. Alright, well, we're gonna attack him. We might as well attack him. He has an adventurer. We have a cutthroat. So this is probably his level 15. Interesting that he's spawning over here. Like, I thought it would be his commander we would see on the way back. We've already beaten this scout. Okay, let's start. We'll absolutely raise the false alarm. So, I'm thinking we start with, do we shoot him to start, or do we take away his ability to cast spells to start? Let's Divine Seal him. He is nowhere near as dangerous in ranged combat. With 12 attack at 6 range, it sounds like he's using a hand crossbow. Is what I'm guessing, or a heavy crossbow. With 6 resistance, I don't know if Quagmire will stick on him, though. So we'll slow down a different enemy instead. Okay. And let's see what he does. I almost died defending that singular spot. Holy crap, that hurt. But I did not actually die. It's the army you need to deal with next, Tim. They're all new units as well, not leveled at all. Sleep's actually not going to work on him any longer, right? We cast it on him before, but now he's got... Oh, I'm sorry, it will still work. He's got only a 3 resistance, so we'll keep him slept for 2 rounds. But we'll begin shooting him. I see you really dislike me for some reason. I can't keep up with that damage with the healer I have over there. Because now we're out of ammo on Nora. Pummeling the hero. He's likely to... We'll kill him next turn. A lot of people getting enraged over there. That could be bad. Okay, he did not go berserk. But you might die here, Sif, unless I can kill one of these two. Can't. Oh, but the cleaver's out of stamina. He can't attack. That sucks. I know what that's like, trust me. That sucks when you run out of stamina. It really does. Who wants this kill? Who doesn't have all the medals? Assuming that was the only hero coming back from defeating her skill. This shard is now ours without any question. What's your hit points, sir? Give you another ranged attack. Ammo for our new healer. Alexander will give you another stamina. Do I want you to have a 3rd precise shot medal for ignore 6 points of armor? No, we'll skip that. Nora, let's give you a hit point. And then we can go back to... Let's see. Likely victory music? No, I don't want that. I don't want that tune yet. No, it's the wrong tune as well. There we go. Okay. Continue exploring. While exploring the province of Sand Country, Bran found some adventurers. Let's approach them. 5 enemies. Bran's terrified of them. To be fair, they are on a hill. The sorcerer will do good damage, but we can win. Let's just kill them. Oh, we should now do the a battle tune, and let's give you a hill. Make sure you don't die immediately and start. So move you 1. A wind elf. That's going to be annoying. Smarts you and immediately insta-gib? They're a monk. Actually, curse the elf, so let's do that, and let's see what they decide to do. Not very promising. I cannot but note that you didn't really do a whole lot. I should have hasted this adept. We could have maybe killed the elf. Want you back and heal? Oh, poor little halfling. Good job, Bran. Oop, we won. Some music. Really? We're still not getting any combat. No damage increases for Bran. Alright, fine. Let's grab Armor Master 2. I do want more willpower on him. Willpower. Range defense for our healer. Meditation for our adept. Healing Sleep. Rank 4 spell. Puts all units within 1 tile to sleep. Some units cannot fight until they are attacked. Each turn, dormant units restore 10 hit points and 5 points of stamina. Lasts 3 turns. Spell resistance hardly reduces the duration of this spell. Duration slightly increases with the cost of concentration. Interesting. An AoE sleep that heals. I can see both positive, like, you want to use it on your own units at times, and on the enemy at other times. I like it. 21 turns to break this, to siege the walls. Well, let's go ahead and put the strong guard here. If Laneshar has another hero, they'll be forced to deal with it. Oop. I should put on, let's see, some more music. It is likely that we are winning this shard. I don't see poor Beleth and his 2 provinces probably over here being able to stop us. He's such a worm, he hasn't declared war on Laneshar, despite the fact he's seen that Laneshar and I are fighting. I guess he doesn't actually see what's happening down here at all, so I guess I shouldn't expect him to have known what to do. Like, that this is a perfect opportunity for him to attack. Find the lookout tower here. It's adventurers again. We can beat these adventurers. Let's attack. So... let's do this to start. It's a fire elf, because he didn't shoot. We will shield. I'll see you guys winning this. Move up, heal. You can begin to actually, we'll give you the hill. You can start shooting the dwarf next turn. Nice interception for our healer, Lizardman. Thank you. A tough dwarf. Not as good at resisting magic, apparently, though. Won't order, Tim. +1 command again! Wow, Voigrel. You are getting all of the command upgrades immediately. I like it. Let's give you... So, I plan to have... We're not going to even get him to level 10 to be a priest, because we're going to slaughter Beleth very quickly, unless I feel like drawing out the shard for fun. And we should end the shard if we can. So, I guess as we have... Well, the ammo will affect my lizard man. I'll still plan for the whole priest thing, so let's go down discipline. And ammo for our whisperer. Gates of Chaos Ritual Scroll, just in case it wasn't obvious that we're supposed to be evil. We can bring chaos into this world by casting that. Continue exploring. 20 more turns. Continue the siege. Ah, look at this. Our war is at a deadlock, Lotaeri. For there are few soldiers left that can be killed. The time has come to gather new armies, to continue the battle with new strength. Do you agree? No. I'll think about it. We beat your heroes. Let them pass. Deliver to the treasury. We beat you heroes. Both of my heroes are now on your capital. This will not take 20 more turns to siege you to death. I am not letting you put another evil army there of Unholy Guard. It is over. Lanashar, you have lost this shard. Build the Healers Guild. We should continue to build structures in our domain. Upgrade to an inn. Upgrade to an inn. Okay. We find an abandoned farm. Let's examine it. Ooh, there's a ghost here. We cannot beat a ghost. Oh, well, we might be able to beat the ghost. Hold on. We do have the adept and our witch doctor. One, skeleton, bone spearman, zombie, mummy, ghoul, ghost. That's 6 of them. There's probably another ghoul? And I'm guessing another skeleton and bone spearman. I think we can win. Though with only 2 resistance, Brian is likely to be diseased. Soul stealing does not help me. Okay, we're going to put on the soul stealer. 7 attack. Yeah, stunning blow doesn't help me, so I want just more attack strength. So we'll go with the soul stealer and the enchanted shield for that extra resistance. This will let me, I think, resist the atrophy effect that the ghoul has. And we'll try it. Okay, so let's put on some music again for this one. I mean, I've been playing music for all of them, but let's put some other combat music on for this one. We will give the hills to our ranged units. And begin. I can't hit the ghoul where it's located. Good for it. Next turn, though, we can kill it. Magic armor yourself. You're about to tank everything for us. Alright, Bran. Can we kill the ghoul? Uh-oh. Yes, we can. Oh, sorry, the ghost. The ghost. The ghouls are something different. How many rounds is he diseased for? Only that singular round. That's so annoying that we didn't kill him there. Haste back on him again? Really? Not enough damage to kill that guy, huh? Look at our fairy getting all the kill steals here. Good job, Bran. Level 9? And you're getting more combat. You're not getting the straight damage upgrade, no matter what I do for you. Fine. We'll give you more Armor Master at the moment. A ranged defense for this Spearman. This one can get some resistance. Our Fairy can get a Stamina. Our Witch Doctor, some morale. Holy Army Ritual Scroll. For 70 bucks, 27 gems. 3 turns now to win. We get another item for being a force against evil. And we keep going. Void Girl, repair your gear. We got a bandit's bow. I was hoping to get this bow a long time ago so I could make a pun, a reference, but it's not really a reference because I'm going to tweak one of the names. There was a skit I saw a long time ago on, I forget what the TV show was, but it was called like Angel Summoner and BMX Bandit. And only for us, it's Demon Summoner. And with the Bandit's bow, I would have Galvin be the Scout, BMX Bandit, effectively. But we have a better bow at the moment. We don't need the looting that this would have given us. So, we'll just hold on to you, I suppose. That's too funny that we did earn it, though. Okay, we have a tier 3 unit slot. Let's put, I guess, the champion in it. Because the Executioner is evil. He's not going to get along with the army very well, so we don't want him in here yet. Not until we have undead in this. Oh, we could have actually given him the catapult, I suppose. Well, it's too late. We'll stick with the Bog Champion. Go right back over there, Voigl, to keep exploring. Bron, put back on those boots, put these on, and keep exploring. We're sieging. Next turn, this capital should fall. But we should keep building more structures. Let's see. Upgrade a tavern to an inn. And I think we'll upgrade to a stable here. These people are angry. The Nulls are angry again. Let's cast Extravaganza. End the turn. Saving up for later. Find the idol. Okay, I thought there was one in this province. Oh. It's another undead group, but there's a death touch here. I can't reach the death touched in order to kill it right away, which is what I would need to do. 8 enemies. Skeleton, Bone Spearman, Zombie, Mummy, Ghoul, Necromancer, Death Touch. There's one more enemy here. Probably a normal skeleton, is my guess. Maybe we can do this? But I'd have to charge the Death Touched. It has a decent amount of resistance, too. No, we can't do this battle. We have to retreat from that one. 2 turns to siege that wall. The deputy of the Rambling Ramps province reports that the local mine is infested with kobolds. The petty vermin keep stealing ore. Worse yet, they killed several miners recently and dragged their bodies off into their caves. Other diggers refuse to work until the kobolds are done away with. Hire a team of adventurers. The adventurers manage to fulfill the quest and bring you the kobold leader's head as proof. Impale the head at the pike at the entrance of the mine. That's right. That's right, kobolds. You suck it. Alright, I guess we're just exploring with Voigl. We need 2 more turns until we actually can siege that his capital. And what other buildings do I want to put down? So let's put down a deputy's house and a judge's house here. And end the turn. We get 20 gems from Voidgrel. 2 more gold per turn now in that province fully explored. 1 more turn until we can siege that location. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay, we can level up that spearman to a veteran spearman. No one else there can be leveled up. I guess I should check all my units while I'm actually doing so. $16, I think, for you. 19. Okay, I can't level you up then. Oh, Xantar, you have no more units you can sacrifice with. So it's going to have to be our scout that does the actual sieging. I think Galvin can probably break a siege, but guess whatever's in here. Because it's not going to be another strong guard like what we just fought. Okay, well, let's end the turn. Oh, but there'll be no loafers. Bran, let's have you go down to Shabby Wood. Ancient ruins were found. 5 lizard men. Voidgrel should be able to slaughter this group. Yeah, I don't know how this enemy group is winning this fight. Yeah, interception with our champion. They're not going to be able to hit any of these units with a ranged attack. Can't say I agree with where this one decided to move. Okay, that's fine. Champion can tank for all of that, no problem. +1 command again on Voidgrel. What the heck? Let's grab Offensive Tactics 1, +1 attack on everyone. Spearman can get a ranged defense. Our Pegasi can get some more stamina. Fireblade spell, 118 gold. Xantar's... Okay, we continue the siege. Galvin assaults. There's a tower here. Uh-oh. The tower will do good damage to us. We might lose a unit here without me being able to really do anything about it. We can do that, because I think it's going to fire on one of my healers. I think he can reach the entire side of our battlefield, too. So let's just start with this. And Lanashar, 1 more attempt for you. We might as well raise a false alarm. Oh my god, there's a lot of units in here. Well, let's get started. We're here for a while, too. That one will die in 2 turns, but it could actually... Can it charge me? No, its movement's only 3, so we don't have to worry about him. Let's see what the tower shoots at. Is that me again? Do they really hate me that much? I guess they do. It is. Why do they hate me so much? I don't have to deal with any incredible, like, surprise attacks. that they may have. And by that I mean the charge attack. I'm going to misjudge it, so we might as well... Do I want you to take this big hit from this guy? I do not want that to happen. Oh, no! You can't move up. You have to stay here, or we're going to lose this healer. And I don't want to lose either of my healers. Let's end the turn. My healers heal. The healers did heal. I'm not interested in moving them up. Let's move you to this hill, though, and you'll blind faith him. Help you also kill him quickly if you can. Executioner is dying when it activates thanks to the poison, so I don't need to do anything to it. I can now probably begin moving you guys up. The battle towers must not exist if you actually siege the entire location for enough time to get rid of them. But I was in a rush, as I don't really want the morale to drop too low on my army. It wouldn't have been difficult, but a single bad hit could potentially have made us have hurt us. Like made a unit run off the battlefield, so I'm kind of glad I'm taking my time at this. Oh! That was our good healer, too. I didn't realize he was out of position from Naysayer. No, I'm sorry, that was our bad healer. The new healer. Both healers were still good healers, though. That's what I was worried about. That stuff, that always happens to me. I always do a misplay when I'm trying to battle enemy location province guards. Or tend to. Which is why I often don't do those battles. I guess the good news is we can now put a higher tier unit into Galvan's army. +1 hit point. This supposedly gives us more range damage, right, with Weapon Master? So let's take this and see what happens, right? What's your... He's doing 20 range attack damage at this moment. Heals can get more healing. The ruler of the Nashar has been defeated and banished from this shard. Serves the bastard right. We won't break our old traditions. Not bad. Reward the hunters. Exorcism ritual. The priests perform a ritual to cleanse the fallen mages of evil. It seems that the Lord himself showed his grace. The mages' faces change markedly after the ritual and look much more lucid and clear. The mages say that the events were all like being stuck in a nightmare from which they couldn't wake up, as if they were obsessed with chaos against their will. Yeah, they were probably playing on this shard. That happens. It gives you lots of demon spells. It makes you think you have to play a sorcerer, a demon summoner, and we did. Let them go. Leaving with words of gratitude, the former mages give you all their belongings. They won't need their magic things anymore from now on. It's just junk. What rubbish. I'm sorry, it was trash. Alright, but I think we stop here, everyone. Playing for almost about an hour. So, not bad, huh? Not bad. 2 enemies are defeated on the shard, and that leaves only Belith over here. So in the next episode, what I intend to do is defeat Belith, and then talk to all the masters at the Astral. It'll probably be a shorter episode, because I'm going to make a beeline straight for him with my heroes. There's no reason to delay this shard any longer. But let's do the standard stuff and make sure we're prepared for it. So, first, Galvin. Oh, it was a tier 1 unit. I can't move any of these guys into that slot. Right. Well, let's at least upgrade heals to a Grand Healer. We should staff some defenses here. We'll give you another beater. Xantar, however, a few changes to him. So we hire new militiamen. I guess we do the single horse archer here too, because I can. Don't ever do that, viewer, but I do it because I like doing it. I feel guilty not staffing such a place as this with something more, at least a tier 2 unit, but it's pointless. There's no reason to ever do that. Don't you do it. Just put like one tier 1 unit in there to hold the province. There's no reason to put more than one. What spell am I dropping for the summon air elemental? I guess we'll get rid of a life drain. I do like... Oh, we can actually hold on to it. Oh, I have no one else who's going to use it. Let's just get rid of it. Brian explores the province. Vlog explores his province. We should continue to build more structures or upgrade them where we can. And that's... Actually, there's nothing else we need to upgrade here. Let's put some units here. We could put back the Host of the Dead to make it really thematic that they actually joined our cause instead, but no. Let's drop Men of War. All right, and then it's time to march up towards Belith. Unfortunately for me, I'm gonna have to go through now all the province guards that have been dismissed. It's gonna be a bit annoying. Okay, what provinces still need structures built in them? We can upgrade to a brewery here. And begin working on the... shipyard. And that will do, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, as I was just mentioning, we'll make a beeline right for Belith, siege his capital, and win this shard. Belith is obviously the weakest of all the Astral Masters on this shard. It's telling that Lanashar was able to beat her skill to me, too. Her skill would not have put up much more of a defense than Lanashar did to us to begin with. I wonder if that... the lack of Mithril is what ended up spelling her skill's downfall on this shard. Since he wouldn't be able to make any other stronger units with it without paying heavy costs, right? What's the Mithril cost currently? 118 gold and 15 gems for each of them. For each Mithril you do not possess. Probably paying us that upkeep that he couldn't afford in the end also did him in. He probably should have canceled that agreement earlier. Well, I'll be back to read comments, everyone. Oh, it's bedtime now for me, though. But I'll do that another day. But for you guys, it'll just be a few seconds. So give me a few seconds. All right, guys. Good afternoon. Let's go ahead and read the comments I got on part 236. And we start with Oodaloopsy, who says, "Hooray! A new video. Getting the weekend started off right." Oh, thank you, Oodaloopsy. My intention is for this one to go up Sunday evening. I'm recording it right now on Sunday, in fact, at 12:12 p.m. So hopefully we get a nice ending for the weekend too that you guys can watch. Stooltons says, yeah, I'm assuming your Necromancer got a lot of playtime in Diablo 2. Necromancer was my favorite class in Diablo 2 to play. I think I always had at least 2 or 3 different Necromancer builds going whenever I would fire up the game again after taking a break. So wonderful, that class. That was my first pet class, and I loved that as long as I built him correctly, I could just walk around and pick up the treasure. I spent more time just investigating the loot on the ground and having to worry about actively participating in the battles if my army was spec'd correctly. A lot of fun. I loved it. Nora says, it's closer to your second pronunciation, but people who natively speak English tend to go with the first one. Either one works just fine. Nora is talking about how I pronounce his name, which is Nori, I think, is what he says is the proper way to say it. I'll probably stick with Nori, because I just default to that. Nora continues with, I'm on the same side of Meji Tats. A commander first can be such a dud at times. With the other heroes, you can sometimes luck out and get a breakout item or spell, or even just key level ups that let you take tier 2 or tier 3 provinces a bit quicker and easier, or just 1 point in summoning and 5 points in wolf spells on a wizard if you're desperate. But for the commander, you're sort of stuck just slugging out easy locations and provinces until you've amassed a big enough army and experienced enough commander to progress his own pace. And if you're unlucky and generate a world with few tier 1 provinces, I've had back-to-back shards with only 4 tier 1 provinces next to my castle, then it's not uncommon for me to end up in a situation where I have to spend several turns exploring all my provinces for suitable locations, or even tackle encounters that I am unsure about being able to survive without losses. But it's reliable. Unlike with the scout, you'll almost always get at least one choice on your level ups that you want. You're constantly getting stronger and stronger, and once you get an ally or access to tier 2 units, then the commander starts to become a real force to be reckoned with. On my last shard, I sacrificed my entire army for an early Acreal alliance, and from that point on, all my tier 2 slots were filled with Ikari summoning Acreal. Oh right, the luminaries. I don't think I lost a single non-summoned unit for the rest of that shard, and I tended to accept battles before I read what was in them. So yes, and Dennis Mayak, I believe, also left a comment on this video talking about the differences between the commander versus the other heroes in New Horizons. I've always felt that, and I'll talk a little bit about this when I read Dennis Mayak's comment too, but I've always thought that the the commander was the more powerful of the heroes because he gets, his power is constant. It's not given in like spurts, with the exception of metals being applied to the units under his command. So the warrior and scout are heavily dependent upon the gear they find or start with in order to determine how powerful they will be. The warrior with a starting amazing weapon, for example, what happened when we defended our own shard, is a lot stronger compared to a warrior starting with a short sword. A scout who at turn 50 is still using a common bow, heaven forbid, or maybe the tier 1 shot bow, is a lot less powerful than he would be if he had a bandit's bow, or even a nomad bow at that point to help out his damage and the amount of ammo he's bringing to the battlefield. And you can get unlucky with some of the skill ups on your warrior or scout, that you're not getting damaged and you think you might need it, or you're not getting defensive upgrades and you want that instead. So it's really interesting how they've balanced them. The commander, though, he always is gaining more upgrades for his army, and his army is also always leveling. Well, assuming you're not spending turns just exploring, which can be the case for a commander. You could get stuck in a bad rut. But because I've always viewed him as always consistently slowly getting stronger and stronger as opposed to gaining it in spurts, he is I've always felt he's the strongest of the heroes because I can guarantee that he will be, well, guarantee? Assuming I'm not wiping his whole army in every single battle, I don't have to start all over because I tackled something that was way too strong for him, and I lost a very high-level, very metalled army of his in some absolutely grueling battle. he will be very strong without requiring any gear to have him or his army be that way. Just spending money on on purchasing more, on getting to the tier 2 units unlocks as quick as possible for him, so he can take stronger tier 2 units and become a real terror. I've had battles where I was fighting an enemy commander, and I couldn't kill even a single unit on his side of the battlefield, thanks to them being all higher level than my warrior or scout, and some promoted units on that battlefield too. I couldn't even kill anything. It's so frustrating that you're dealing with like 16, more like 12 units on the enemy side, and you can't kill a single one. But that was back when the AI had the hyper leveling glitch as well, so I haven't had to do too much of that this time around. Indeed, my armies feel super strong if I'm able to find great locations for them to fight. But I think my experience is also a bit more limited to yours, Nora, and as well as yours, Dennis Mayak, because I have not gotten this far in the campaign before. And so now that we're fighting stronger guards, like even on this province, on this barbarian province right next to our domain was like a tier 3 province guard, and I couldn't take it. A commander never would have been able to take this. Well, sorry, he would have been able to take it, but it would have been, God, we would have needed tier 2 units before we could take this, and that would have been a real amount of trouble. I'm super glad we had a scout to start with this, for that diplomacy to grab this for the horses. But yeah, so I can understand why you guys feel the way you do, and you guys are probably correct. And I am probably incorrect in terms of rating the heroes in terms of their power, especially in the early portions of the game. So I think to help me understand this, I think the next time we do get to a normal shard, which is probably going to be the shard after we destroy Lanashar, assuming we're able to do that, then yeah, I'll try Commander first again and see how that goes. I am also beginning to realize that, I think Dennis, you'll mention this in your comment, that when I attack a shard and I intend to do Commander first, I should probably bring a unit or two with me. Instead of, because normally I would want to bring that flag of defense we have in the Astral with me for a shard, but no, I should instead bring like the elves. Both elves, if I'm thinking of going with a ranged commander. Or I should bring the dwarf with me if I'm not. This way I have a good, strong starting unit, tier 1 unit, to help me take the shard. And benefit from that commander in that regard, so. Anyway, Nora continues with, I sort of wish that the Astral Karma wasn't so strong. It'd be nice to be able to enter a shard with a clean slate, so you'd be able to try out both evil and good aligned playstyles throughout the campaign, rather than being a bit shoehorned into playing one style throughout. Yes, I agree with that, considering how long the campaign is. What are we on now? What part was this? 236? This is part 236, right? Yep. Part 236. This is part 237. And every video in this playlist has been, well, not every video, but almost the entire thing, 99% of it, has been at least an hour long. And since we picked up the game back up again, we've had 2, 3, maybe even a 4-hour video or so. And we're not halfway done with the campaign yet, and we are a good aligned Astral Master. It will take a lot of work if we want to try to be a more balanced Astral Master in that regard, a neutral one, or heaven forbid, try to become an evil Astral Master at this point in the campaign. So it is a bit frustrating because I can't try out new things on shards. My Astral Karma is just too good to make this something easy. I suppose on that note, though, it is easier for us to be evil than it would be for an evil Astral Master to be good. Because most of the evil aligned, some of the evil aligned units don't care about my karma. Undead, in particular, don't care. They're perfectly content to run around with me as a saint because they're unaffected by morale. And so that at least gives us the opportunity to try Necromancer out occasionally if I do feel like having an evil aligned hero with an evil army in our campaign. And the evil undead units, given that their morale is evil incarnate, help with some of the other units that I would put in their army, like Shaman, or a Demonologist, for example, or a Necromancer. Since they are affected by morale, how evil the rest of the army is would help bring up that morale so that it's not as critical They're not suffering as much of a morale penalty for existing in an army, thanks to all the other evil undead in their armies. I did a bunch of babbling there. I'm sorry, Nora. But basically, I agree with you. I wish that it was possible to start each shard with a clean slate, and then depending on how you did on that shard... Well, actually, I guess I wish that when we were on a shard, there was no benefit or penalty to our astral karma value. On one hand, I see why they did it, but I don't like it. I would rather that we start each shard... Well... The races that you ally with could look at your astral karma as opposed to your shard karma to determine if they wanted to join you or not. But the morale of the units you hired would rely on your shard karma. That would be, I think, a nicer way to do it if I wanted to branch off into different other types of armies or different units to try them out. Alas, we are indeed a good aligned Astromaster. I had such a hard time doing the evil events, choosing evil options most of the time, so we're probably going to be good aligned for the rest of this campaign. And last comment I got is from Dennis Mayak, who says, spells do have approximately 20% damage spread applied before subtracting resistances, same as normal damage. Eadorpedia has an exact formula. Thank you, Dennis. I always forget that spells also have a damage spread. And if that's before resistances, that explains why sometimes I'm so confused as to why a spell does almost, it certainly seems, no damage. Do you know, Dennis, if does the damage, when it rolls for damage for that a spell will do, is it one number that's applied to like everything? So for an AoE spell like Blast, does it determine the damage and then apply that to every unit, or is it rolled separately for each unit it would apply the damage to? I guess I should spend some time on Eadorpedia to look that up. Dennis continues with Sorcerer can be changed to Demonologist or Necromancer, but it is done by attribute choice, like you're getting offered for Militiamen, not by direct upgrade. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yep. On paper, Demonologist is better than Sorcerer, with more range and almost the same damage in addition to summoning, but you're getting awful attribute choices so far. Dennis is pointing out that for our army with Xantar, I've got a Sorcerer, Grouchus here, and I don't get to... It sounds like I will get to... I will get to pick him to become a Demonologist through a level up choice later on if I so choose. But making him a Demonologist through the button that was here, it does not make him into a Demonologist down here. He's promoted... That's right, there is no promotion for him into a Demonologist. It would be a random upgrade that he would get through the leveling up system. And also that we are indeed being offered miserable upgrades for some of our Demonologists. I do like all the magic damage Grouchus is doing now. 22? That's amazing. I'm sorry, 22. 12. That's not as amazing. But still decent. But as I realized in this video, I should be casting spells a lot more often with them if I do want more points into summoning power. I was complaining about how we're not getting any of it, and casting these spells over and over again would probably give me that one medal showing up here, or Medal of the Mage, Order of the Mage, so I could get +4 more summoning power. Oh, right, and I did this to counter the morale penalty he was normally getting. So his morale is actually 10. Dennis continues with Commander is a strong hero, but not the best for a start, at least for higher difficulties. You spend more on army upkeep, need to build tier 2 units sooner, and get manpower for clearing stronger provinces. Also, hero and units generally level up slower because experience is distributed over more units. Unless you spend energy to give your hero an extra boost, it is the hardest hero to start with in my experience. But during defense of your own shard, where you have a garrison of strong units at the start, it's probably the best. I would have thought that it would be the Commander as the best starting unit for higher difficulty levels, given the extra hit points that the locations and province guards have at higher difficulty levels. I remember watching Martin Fenka do his Masters of the Broken World Let's Play. I didn't finish the whole thing, But he himself, well, and of course this is Masters of the Broken World, not New Horizons. So it's basically base Eador Genesis with a few small tweaks that were done when this version of the game came out. But just like me, he had thought that the Commander start was the best, and that the Scout in particular was the worst hero to start with, given the small amount of damage he did. But I think he realized later on that he could probably make any of them work just with good positioning during the battles he did. But yes, you point out something very important that I only now realize, and that is that when I attack a shard, if I want to give my commander a leg up on starting, I should bring with me the elves to start that battle, or at least one of the two elves, in order to give the commander a good, strong starting unit to help him take their early province battles. I keep relying on the equipment I have. The flag of defense, in his case, for example, is what I would normally want to bring. So this way I wouldn't have to bring a unit with me. Yeah, I think the next time we start a normal shard, we will try commander first. And we'll probably bring at least one of our two elves with us. A good point also about the units leveling slower, because we're going to have more units. And so the spread has to be divvied out amongst all of them, including the commander. But this is also one of the reasons why I like starting, or I do like picking, even though it's not that much experience, why I do like my leadership. So this is trying to counter the experience loss that we have because of that. And Void Girl, you have 2 empty slots. We got to bring you back home to fill those slots. I just realized that. Okay, that's all the comments I got. So thank you guys for leaving them. And I will go ahead and get this part added to the video, 237, and upload it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.